Hey guys, it's Daryl with ReadyProspect. Really excited to walk you through our new reseller partner program. We're going to talk about our white label solutions that you can offer, as well as how they're packaged with lead generation and our AI powered marketing automation. Let's dig in. All right, let's take a look at our solutions at a high level, and then we'll dive into a few of the best sellers. So we are full service, so all the solutions you would expect a digital agency to offer. Let me walk you through each one of those. So digital marketing, of course, great for driving leads, whether it's Google pay-per-click, display, streaming video, audio. We have all the products. Plus, we do postcard marketing, and I'll talk in a minute how that fits into the whole program. We also offer services, so web design on WordPress, both on-page and off-page SEO. We help our clients manage their content, so their blogs, their videos, and their posting. We also provide lead gen. And this is where we're a little different than a lot of white label competitors in that not only can we drive traffic for your clients, but we can help them convert a heck of a lot more inbound leads, and we're going to get into what that program looks like. Finally, we can help them nurture those leads. You know, for years, and as a marketing person, you probably appreciate this, we've always been good at leading a horse to water, right? We can drive traffic, but many clients aren't set up to maximize that opportunity. With our marketing automation programs, our CRM, and the use of AI, we can nurture those leads, and we can also reactivate cold leads if they're sitting on a whole file of leads that never move forward. So your clients are going to like this option. So our pricing model is wholesale retail. Most partners double our rates, if not more. So there's a lot of nice profit here available for you. And we're showing you all the products, but you can just sell a single product. You don't have to sell them all. There are no minimums. There are no onboarding costs. From sales support, we have a proposal builder, a reporting dashboard. This all comes with your branding, so this is customer facing, and your clients will appreciate getting 24/7 access to how their campaigns are doing. You can be out the door with a proposal very quickly using our proposal builder. So all of this is to enable your sales efforts. We provide account managers. So once you do make a sale, we're going to focus on the onboarding, so you can stay focused on the big picture out there generating revenue. We provide training. You may be a digital expert, but as you're adding team, know that we have virtual training. We do have on-demand training, and we'll even come in your market and train an entire team if your team is that big. We also provide sales support. So we have a digital sales specialist who can join you on client calls. They'll hop on that call as part of your team. You'll have access to their calendar link. So anytime you need a digital specialist, a digital expert, if you will, to join you on a call to answer questions, we can supply that. We also provide customer-facing webinars. So this is a great way to position yourself as an expert in your market. And of course, this all comes with your branding. So finally, one of the things that many partners ask for is, can you help me generate more leads from my local agency? So you can take advantage of some of our best practice local B2B lead gen and generate more new customers for your agency. So that's a high-level look at what we do. Now I'm going to jump into a few key products. So let's go. So this first product we're going to look at is called Prospect ID. And this is one of the real difference makers in everything that we offer, in that we're helping our partners capture and nurture more potential prospects at every phase of the buying cycle. So let me show you how it works. First of all, our program is going to collect contact and demographic data on 30 to 50% of those anonymous mystery website visitors. So these are people who come on the site, they don't fill out a form, they don't book a meeting, but we're still able to capture information about them. We can then send those leads directly to the client sales team. So these are piped into their CRM. CRM we set up for them. These leads are never more than 24 hours old because the prospect was just on the client's website within the last 24 hours. So if you have customers that are buying leads or buying old lead lists, and they're trying to prospect a list that's been shared with 10 other of their competitors, this is a difference maker because, again, these are fresh and exclusive leads. Most sites on a good day, and you probably know this, only convert about 5% of visitors. 95% of us will visit a website and leave without taking an action. So this ability to capture more of that traffic represents a huge increase in potential new customers. So some prospects that we capture are going to be ready to buy today, and the sales team is going to have actionable data to follow up. Other prospects are going to need to be nurtured, and that's where we enroll them in an email marketing sequence, and that first email goes out immediately when they're on the site. But this is a great way to keep that business top of mind, as is some other retargeting we can do. We can leverage that data to do social custom audience ads, display video, and because we're grabbing a postal, we can even send out that postcard. So it's a great way to stay top of mind with that prospect who's maybe not ready to pull the trigger today, but they are familiar with the business and they are in their sort of discovery stage, deciding on which vendor, which business to work with. So this will give you an idea, a little bit more visual look at the lead flow for Prospect ID. So again, that inbound marketing, whether it's advertising that we're creating, that you're selling to them, or perhaps it's marketing they're already doing, but it's going to be driving traffic to their site. So that's when we're capturing that 30 to 50% of those anonymous visitors. And again, these are the ones that come to the site and leave without filling out a form or taking an action. So once that prospect is ID'd, we're going to be able to do a number of things, but the data captured includes the demographic information, their contact information, also the source of the lead, and the pages they looked at while they were on the website. So really getting some buyer intent. What products was that prospect interested in? So once we have that information, again, triggering that email sequence, the sales team can follow up behind that email. So it's a very natural call to make. Hey, Mrs. Smith, want to make sure you saw my email yesterday. We're working in your neighborhood with a fall window and door special. So please check your email if you're interested. We'd love to come out and give you a quote. So a reason for that sales call, you're following up on an email. We can also, as I said, retarget social, display, video, and even push out a postcard. And that postcard can include a QR code, which makes it easy for that consumer to visit the website. So all of this together surrounds that prospect, and no matter what stage of the buying cycle they're in, whether they're just starting to research a product or service, or whether they're ready to buy today, we're going to help that business owner take that prospect through the funnel, through the sales cycle, and turn them into a customer. So one of the things we're able to do with the Prospect ID product is bundle it with other services, and this can really help you stand out if you're competing with other web shops, other SEO agencies, because you're going to be bringing them guaranteed leads. So here's an example of how the web design and SEO bundle could look. We're going to build a nice WordPress website. We're going to host and maintain it. It's going to be optimized for search. We're going to add our AI chatbot to that website, so that's going to engage with visitors and book meetings. All sites are ADA accessible for those Americans with disabilities, and we have a number of modules that can drive further engagement, photo, video, etc. Now, maybe the customer has a great website already. They just need some SEO help. So we can provide technical on-page SEO. We can create SEO content, posting to their Google listing, blogs, videos. We can help them with their Google business profile, optimize the other top directories, and provide some reputation management. So those alone are great programs, and it's what a lot of agencies offer. But when you bundle in the lead gen and marketing automation, now you're taking it a step further and taking those inbound leads and turning them into active prospects. So again, 30 to 50% capture rate. We're getting the contact data, the demographic data. We're triggering the email sequence. We can also use those emails to create a monthly email newsletter for the client if they want to send out a promotional newsletter every month. And if they want to leverage our CRM and our AI voice and chat agents, that can be included in the package as well. But we feel this is a difference maker. It's completely different than what others are offering out there. Many of these agencies want to charge you a big fee for building a website and hosting it, but they don't guarantee any kind of results as far as lead generation. And with this program, we do it. Another great bundle is with the marketing products. So again, multi-channel marketing, we're offering everything from search to streaming media, social, email, and of course our partners, if they're in the media biz, can bundle in their offline media, whether it's radio, TV, print, and also their own websites, their event marketing that they do, and then again adding that lead gen and marketing automation. So not only are we going to provide a nice advertising campaign, Mr. Advertiser, we're going to help generate leads, and we're going to provide you with bona fide prospects who have been on your website. We're going to push that to your sales team daily. It's a pretty compelling offer. So the good news is there's a lot of data to share with the advertiser. We set up a CRM, and they can see the new prospects coming into their database. And the great thing is they can see when they were entered, and you can see this particular advertiser looked like they were generating a new lead about once every hour. So as those leads are coming into the database, that can trigger the email marketing sequence, for example. We also provide great reporting. Here's email deliverability, open and click-through rates. And as we've seen, because these folks are already interested in the business, we see open rates and click-through rates much higher than typical cold email. So in this case, 27% open rate and 9% click-through rate, which really, if you've been in the email game, you know those are really good numbers. So to sum up here are a few key benefits of our Prospect ID program and really the whole marketing and web and SEO program overall. So what we say to clients is we want to maximize your existing marketing effort. So no need to buy a lot of extra stuff. If you're already running advertising, if you're already doing SEO, we're going to help you maximize and get more inbound business opportunities without spending more money. So you're going to be able to give your team active, fresh, exclusive prospects. And again, categories like home services, if you're working with roofers, if you're working with window and door guys, they are begging for quality leads and often buying leads. And this gives them more exclusive prospects their sales team can go after. But what all this does is it lowers their cost per lead, it increases their return on their existing ad spend, and they can stop bidding on those shared leads. If they're using Angie, for example, they know it's a race to the bottom because they're competing on price with a bunch of other competitors, and it really is not a place you want to be, especially if you're a business that does great quality work and you really don't want to get in those low price bidding wars. So for our resellers, it allows them to demonstrate the huge value of what you're doing offline and online. So instead of talking about impressions delivered and click-through rates, you're going to be talking about bona fide leads that you brought. So this all ends up reducing churn rates. You know, when you're the #1 source of leads for your clients, they're not going anywhere. They're going to cut out some other things before they cut out what they're doing with you. So here's a few testimonials. This one from a roofing company. I mentioned home services. They were exactly like many companies. They had been buying leads. They were weeks and months old. They'd already been resold to other companies. And again, they really loved the fresh and exclusive part of this, is that no one else was getting to call on those leads. This was sold through one of our reseller partners, and they were really excited because in a matter of 4 days, we had pushed that client 135 leads with emails and phone numbers for them to follow up. So again, they love being able to talk about that kind of results versus, again, sitting down and talking about click-through rates, which, as most clients will say, that doesn't mean anything to them. They want to know how many customers, how many leads are you giving me? So the cool thing about this also, it works across a lot of industries, and I know I've touched on home services. You know, again, return on ad spend jump 5x. You know that the marketing directors are like the rest of us. They're held up to you know, making a budget, generating leads, so they love this. In real estate, where we now see a lot more sellers than buyers, and it really has completely flipped compared to what it was 12 months ago. They love being able to get daily leads of people who've been viewing their real estate inventory. Here's another agency. This was a lead gen agency who's spending a lot with Google. And one thing we know about Google is that their cost per lead has jumped up considerably this year. So this is a way for them to help get that cost per lead down. Here's a boat sales guy, and it's one of our local clients, and he said he loved the intel on who was visiting the site, because he would often see past buyers or buyers that had gone cold back on the website looking at boat inventory. So he was able to pick up the phone and call them. It was a great time to reach out. here's another SEO agency. They started bundling Prospect ID into everything they did. So again, difference maker. Instead of just talking about here's your Google listing and here's how high you're ranking, here's how many leads we sent you. Again, game changer. And finally, a local media company, the VP of sales said it's so much better discussing volume of leads rather than talking about click-through rates. And they were able to add those QR codes to both their print ads and their digital, which again shows the value of what they're doing in print as well as online. So when you're talking about the Prospect ID program, you're going to come across clients who don't have a lot of inbound traffic. So that's where it's a natural to sell them some of the digital marketing capabilities, the postcard marketing. Also, for those that need help converting more leads, again, we can get into our AI, conversational AI agents and how they can help and nurture and book appointments. We can add the AI agents to web as well as their social media. And we also have a cold lead list reactivation for those businesses that are sitting on a big list of leads that have gone cold. Their sales team is no longer calling on them. So this is, again, just an extension of certainly all the different things that you can offer. To make it easy to close clients, we offer a 10-day free trial. Now, you don't have to offer this. You can move them right to a sold customer, but this is nice to have in your back pocket if someone isn't sure they want to do it. We're going to give them 10 days and up to 200 free leads at zero obligation. We set this up for your team, and it really opens their eyes when they start to see the amount of leads that they're getting. And during that test, we won't be pushing them into a CRM, but we'll set them up with a Google Sheet, and they're going to start to see the leads filling up on the sheet. Every time they hit refresh on that page, you're going to see more leads, and you can see the demographic data, if they're a homeowner, their income range, and so they're going to get this information during the free trial. That data is theirs to keep. So that's our program. Whether you just want to offer a Prospect ID, whether you need someone to help you with web design and SEO, social management, or whether you need a full-blown marketing partner, ReadyProspect is ready and standing by to help. You can see my contact info on the screen. I look forward to talking to you, and thanks again for your interest.